What's up, everyone? Welcome back to The Ghost of Lord Master Starscream, or Ghost of Lord Master, or Ghost Lord Master Starscream, as you see right there. I might end up retitling it because Otto says it would be easier to say instead of saying The Ghost of Lord Master Starscream. But, so yeah, and welcome to another Sunday night live stream where I might end up playing another game or something like that, and Ruben end up torturing me. You guys get to see me rage the heck out, and
Heal.
you too. And real quick, I got a couple of updates. I will be doing an unboxing maybe on September 1st. Let me check. I have a package coming in. I bought a Lego set on eBay. I won't say what it is just yet, but when I do get it and I unbox it, and I just got another confirmation of it. Well, actually, I have two packages on the way, but one of them I will. But the one I ordered today was Fall of Cybertron Deluxe Jazz. So that's a figure I'm excited to get. And September 1st. So that should be, every time I try to use the tracking number on here, it just won't tell me. So I'm going to have to download the eBay app. Is what it's telling me. So, yeah, it's on Wednesday. So I could either get it either on Wednesday or maybe I'll have to look at it and see where it's at real quick. I'm going to install the app to see. But yeah, I did end up buying a Lego set. I will say how much I got it for and what it is when it comes in, because I want to make sure I didn't get scammed. It looked pretty legit though, because by the photos I looked at, it looked pretty legit. And I'm going to say this: if I do get the package in, if that thing is like complete as it looks or something like that, well, it's 90% complete, I should say. I'm going to say this: that seller, wow, the price he sold it for, I'll say this: that the set I ordered probably cost right around $100-something, brand new, considering all the new pieces it had.
I'm testing out I'm testing out the screen share. It works on my side. Hopefully, people will see I'm playing Borderlands 2.
All right. Yeah, let me know when you click the screen share button. I'm gonna install something. Let me hang up on this here. Let me check the guests here. Okay, let me.
All right, I think it's working. I think also if my mom quickly opened the door, mute me very quick. So let's see.
Okay.
It's might gonna have like an infinite loop. So prepare yourself. All right, ready?
Okay. All right, now let's test out the screen sharing theory.
Oh my God! Is it possible to make
infinity?
All right, tell me if you see the game. Tell me if you see the game.
Oh, okay. I just saw your background art. I don't see it just yet.
Come on, Lol, you dumb bastard game. I swear to God, I'm about to kick someone's ass. I swear to God, if it doesn't work, I'm gonna be like very depressed.
We're the depressed group. Me, you, Otto, and others. We're the depressed group. And the way we I don't know what I said. I'm sorry if I offended anyone. I just muttered my tongue right there for no damn reason, just to muffle out the music. Next time I'll go la 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 la. But anyways, and yes, Ruben, that's nice artwork. Check out Ruben's nice artwork. That's nice. Now it's screen sharing. It is screen sharing. Hold on a minute. Okay. Yeah, and if you're good, you can always unmute yourself. Just let you know. Infinity and beyond.
Okay. Tell me the game works.
Yeah. It was working. It was screen sharing the Borderlands logo.
Okay, good.
And
Is it possible I can make like the instead of showing my side is like have like 3 windows, like make the game a bit shrinkier? Oh my god.
you mean make the game bigger solo way?
No, not bigger. Like imagine we have like a dirt person come here and
it'll work. Let me see here. Please, please wait. Why wait? I want to play the game now.
well, I'm playing the game, so
I know. Why wait? I want to play the game now. Waiting's for pussies.
that's
No offense.
You're
It's actually
look.
actually screen sharing pretty. Is that a custom character you made or something?
That's my character action. God, I look stupid with this. Hold on. Where's my?
Let me see if I could add some sound. I'm going to see here.
Oh crap!
No, I can't. What the heck is this? Okay, I don't really want to leave the eBay app installed here because it takes up too much space. I'm going to leave it for now because fuck it.
All I'm just gonna do is just walk around, keep shooting, level up to the max level I can go. So let's see.
I experienced the worst type of lag on Apex this morning.
Well, me too.
And I know how you feel.
Yeah.
Let me see here. Purchases. I'm gonna check my. Let me track my order.
All right, time to keep moving. You can see me.
My
right?
package is in. Yeah, my package is in North Houston right now. So 50%. Let me see. What time was this? Okay, at 4 p.m. So that was this evening. Today, right? Yeah. So.
Oh Jesus.
Okay. Yeah, I should be either getting it maybe 50-50 chance either tomorrow if everything goes from Houston all the way to one area to another. 50% chance either it'll come in today or dang it, there I go again. Tomorrow or hang on. I don't know. I can't tell the difference between days. Hold on. I'm stupid. No, I'm not. I shouldn't say that. Okay, I should either get it on Monday or tomorrow or on Tuesday. Monday or Tuesday. 50% chance. But so yeah, expect a Lego set unboxing. I will say this, it's 90% complete, so it's not fully completed. I will have to get some parts for it. And here's what I'm going to do. When I do get the package in, if it doesn't come in on Sunday, which I'm kind of hoping not, because one, I want to there's a live stream happening on Otto's channel. I hope prayers be with him and hope he recovers back to full health.
Yep.
And no, he's not sick, but still, comes back to being a good old him. And yeah. And so yeah, here's what I'm going to do. When I do get the package in, I'm going to unbox it, and hopefully on live, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to unbox it. I'm going to do a quick unboxing video, and then after that, I'm going to go jump onto another live stream of me disassembling the whole thing and putting it back together, seeing what parts I need. And I'm going to do that on the full I'm going to do all that on the full live stream. Or I'm going to put it together in one live stream, I should say.
Oh, what the hell?
This looks like I played a little bit of Borderlands too.
Oh my god!
Not a lot of it.
Oh Jesus! I can't see anything.
Too many explosions.
Get some health.
Man,
I think I'm good. Oh,
that's
nope.
you surviving like waves of enemies or anything like that?
I'm just walking past through, leveling up. I already am at level 45. Die, you bastard.
Huh.
And I just upgraded my sentry. Oh, it got sentry. It got rockets. What the hell is kill? Oh, this barrel's gonna explode. That just killed someone.
The graphics are so crazy on this game.
I know.
Like these are not normal graphics in my opinion. Claptrap, you're stupid. I hope I got his name right.
You did.
He died at the first couple seconds of the game.
He deserves to die.
Why is he even on the artwork or anything like that whenever he's not part of the game only for like 2 seconds, or at least a couple seconds. I should say not 2 seconds, but you know.
Oh, this is the gun I stole from that pirate bitch.
A revolver.
Yep, this kind of sucks though. Yeah, damn it.
You're getting electrocuted.
Eat.
Yeet. Yeet.
Eat.
Meow.
Oh, those rockets did. My sentry shooting rockets everywhere, bro.
Man, you acting like a boss in this game. I think you would put my nephew out of business in this game.
Oh, I will take every loot from this game for your damn cousin.
Is there like a 1v1 style?
I was playing with one of my friends on Borderlands, and we were trying to find a way to kill each other, but we couldn't. Damn it, I thought I destroyed those.
I want to play the new Resident Evil game, and also the one before that, the first part to a Resident Evil Village with Ethan. I think it's Resident Evil 7. I want to play those two.
Nothing like a good old day in Pandora shooting some stuff.
Avatar.
Ow! What the hell?
By the way, they're making a new. I believe there's 2 more Avatar movies coming out.
Oh. But now he's dead.
Hey, do you want to know a fun? Do you want to know something about that movie that pissed off a lot of people?
What?
I could be wrong. So guys out there, don't get offended if I say this, or I could be wrong, but from what I know about the Avatar movie, when it came out, it offended a lot of Native American people because they say they were making fun of their culture in that movie on how they do things. So yeah, that Avatar movie pretty much pissed off almost everybody, but somehow it became the greatest movie ever. And also, now the greatest movie in the world is Endgame. Unless it's now Godzilla vs. Kong, because I think that, and by the way, I just looked up, Godzilla vs. Kong is still #1 on HBO Max because it made that much money. So yeah, even still today, from the time it got released to now, it's still #1 from what I heard.
Eat.
Yo.
This guy's just shooting rockets at me. No, you deserve to die. Oh, sweet, delicious iridium. Brooks.
Iridium?
No, I didn't mean to pick this one up. Oh, this is the new gun I got.
You like showing off your guns?
Yes.
You remember that video I sent you on TikTok with Ironhide?
Yep.
I'm not gonna say it on here, but
why am I still on fire? Oh no, I'm down.
Stop, drop, and roll. Stop, drop, and roll.
I gotta shoot. I gotta kill someone.
I will join in shortly. All right, TFN Geek. I'll
Oh my God.
let me make sure. I think I sent you a link on Discord. So yeah, join in whenever you can, man.
But
I'm right now. Ruben is playing a trashy game. I'm joking. It's not trash. It's pretty good. I like the graphics, and also another fun fact: the creators of Borderlands are the same creators of Fortnite.
seriously?
Yeah, Epic Games. If Epic Games. Here, let me look it up. I guarantee you, Epic Games is part of this production. And besides Ruben, how do you think they managed to do a little bit of a crossover with Borderlands and Fortnite for a little bit? They had a Borderlands portion of the map.
They ruined it for me. God damn, this thing keeps shooting rockets at me.
What is the creator of Borderlands? Or no, that's not creator. Hold on.
Oh my God! Stop it!
What is the name of the company that owns Borderlands?
Here is information from Wikipedia.
What brand owns Borderlands? I should say.
Here is information from Wikipedia.
Fucker. Let me look up images. Yep, Epic Games.
Damn it. You bastard.
The same creators of Fortnite. And also, I hope you get a chance to play Borderlands 3.
If I have enough money.
Man, you hate Fortnite so much, you hate the company, but you can't help but play one of their games and like it.
It's not that I just don't like the company. I just hate that game. That's why they created it.
Well, I mean, you hate that one particular game, I should say.
Yep.
Fortnite was good at the beginning, then it slowly died out.
Because of the bright kids. And collecting more garbage to sell. These guys are still shooting me.
I'll sell your garbage.
Bitch, ow. Oh my God, just die.
Oh my gosh, you know you're. Oh my gosh. I think I would totally kick your ass in this game if it. But man,
I'm a powerful shotgun.
My nephew was. Man, I'm still My nephew is crazy when you two are in the firing range.
Oh my gosh, I can still remember he's screaming, crying. So fun to torture.
Yeah, let me add string. Hey, TFN Geek. Welcome.
Good evening.
Hey, man.
How are you doing?
I'm doing great. I got one of the two Transformers action figures I ordered from GameStop arrived yesterday.
Good.
Oh, let me full screen you real quick. Go and continue screen sharing, Ruben. I'll bring you back.
So feast your eyes on this, guys. Courtesy of GameStop, I am now in possession of.
I want to see it.
Studios
gosh.
The deluxe
Nice. Nice.
Wait, I want to see.
And look at that, Ruben.
Hold on. Trying to. Let me in. I want to see it.
That's awesome.
Oh, lucky.
I'm glad.
Uh-huh.
And also, Autocorrect Primer got Redgar and Slug in today.
Yeah, he's sending me a copy of Retgar.
Oh,
Lucky.
nice.
Yeah, he told me he'd get it for me for my birthday. So yeah, I'm really
Nice.
grateful to him for that.
Infinite loop.
Uh-huh. Yeah. So one thing to note
I'll
about
send
the
it to you.
Studio Series Sharkticon when you guys buy it, the Sharkticon head comes in the box detached. So there is some assembly required for the Sharkticon.
Yeah.
M assembly requires.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good army builder.
Yep.
Oh yeah, it is.
And
Funny how.
but yeah. But yeah, that's awesome. I'm glad you got that figure.
Oh yeah.
And I definitely look forward to getting that figure, same as Retgar. And
Oh yeah.
I'm probably gonna end up getting 2 versions of Retgar, only because I want to have one Retgar in robot mode, and also I want to have another Retgar so I could have my Hot Rod figure riding him.
So you're gonna buy a
But
duplicate copy of Retgar to have another junkie on?
I'm gonna try to, hopefully.
Okay.
But I know that's what a lot of people are gonna try to do, because if they don't release the other Junkions, they're gonna buy duplicates. So they could have Retgar riding Retgar or something like that.
Gonna sell some garbage.
Well, I'm hoping I'll be able to find another copy of Gnaw, so I could have at least 2 Sharkticons.
Yeah, I definitely hope you're able to find one.
Yeah.
And
Well, I still technically have one from Amazon on pre-order for release on October 1st. So I'm just debating if I should cancel that or not.
Do you plan on army building the Sharkticons?
Just 2 copies, because I got 5 copies of the Titans Return versions of the Sharkticons.
Hmm.
So I figured if I get at least 2 deluxes, I could pretend that they're like the giant Sharkticons.
Yeah.
Oops.
Or
the Megalodon droids.
Or if you want, you can have one in Sharkticon mode and another one in the in robot mode.
Uh-huh.
And
Jesus Christ.
but yeah, but yeah, I'm glad you got that figure, and I'm really shocked that Otto has got the Retgar and Slug figure.
Yeah.
And I'm definitely hoping I can add the other Dinobots to my collection.
But he said he got them in yesterday or today?
I think he got them in today because he posted pictures today. Let me look.
On where? Discord?
Instagram.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he also posted pictures on Discord also.
Oh, on which server?
Let me see. I think he also posted them on your server. Let me see here. Yeah, it's on your server also, on Transformers Photos.
Oh, okay. I forgot I put that tab there.
Where's Big Green and Ugly? Oh, there he is.
Yeah, but yeah, those 2 figures look awesome, especially Retgar.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Hey, wait a minute. There's 3 boxes in his photo. What's that third one that he's hiding the name?
It looks like I can't tell. It might end up being your Retgar that he's going to have shipped to you.
Yeah, it could be.
Hopefully.
Alrighty. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm definitely excited for those figures.
Oh, yeah.
And oh, by the way, I'm curious. Have you seen the photos of the repaint for both Huffer and Pipes as a Ranger Puffer?
Yeah, I have. Yeah. It's interesting. I mean, it's interesting that they're releasing an action figure of that character.
That was on an Amazon listing. That was part of the Golden Disc line for Amazon.
Yeah.
So, and since Pterosaur was listed, there was a listing of a Golden Disc Pterosaur figure. I wonder now if that's a little more confirmation.
Maybe. But you guys know who Puffer is, right?
Yep.
I only know of the orange one, to be honest with you. That version of Puffer.
So apparently, when Pipes was released in both Mexico and in some European countries, rather than directly release the Pipes figure that Hasbro released that had the sculpted parts that differentiated it from Huffer, they just took the Huffer mold and painted it in Pipes' paint job. And that's how the character Puffer came to exist.
Hmm.
I didn't even notice.
Yeah, and the photos of them look pretty cool.
Yeah.
And I can I'm definitely curious if it's either going to be an Amazon exclusive or if it's going to be I hope I got the right word, mass retail.
Yeah.
So, but since it was part of an Amazon listing, I'm hoping it's not part of Amazon.
Yeah. Well, sometimes some of the Transformers figures that listings first appear on Amazon, they are mass retail figures, but I thought I read on TFW 2005 Puffer is going to be part of the Generation Selects line. So it'll be a shared online exclusive.
Yeah. Let me see here. Trying to see if I can find the photos.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I'm curious. Have you seen the reformatting Galvatron figure? The repaint of Kingdom Galvatron?
Oh, yeah, I have. I'm not interested in getting a action figure that's based on his appearance in the Generation 1 movie that lasts just a few seconds, to be honest.
Let me show that off.
Yeah,
I'm gonna see if I can try to pick it up. I like that they managed to color like the lines.
Yeah.
And I can tell it's translucent plastic because of the arms. But still, that figure looks awesome.
Yeah, and also having it be clear plastic is technically screen accurate. Yeah,
and also you finally, I guess, get the accurate color for the Revenge ships. And also, there's another ship right there in between them. It's another Revenge ship. Let me zoom in. It's kind of hard to tell because the matrix is in the way, but you can kind of see it right there.
Yeah.
And there's, I believe, what people were calling the Junkion ship, and also there's the Corkscrew ship or the Quintesson ship.
Yeah. So with that reformatted Galvatron figure, you get laser guns that are miniature versions of all the spaceships from the G1 movie.
Yeah, and you get the Matrix and his fusion cannon, and also to go with your Unicron figure. Oh, darn it! Hold on. There we go. You get some minifigures. And also there's a couple of Dinobots and Ultra Magnus, RC, and some of the Seekers are in there. And Springer is in there. And I can't tell what some of the other ones are. But I like that they're doing that. But I'm going to definitely try to pick it up. Hopefully. Since there ain't no price tag for it, it's probably going to be right around $60, considering it comes with extra accessories.
Yeah, stuff. Wouldn't surprise me if it retails for $65. Ugh.
Oh gosh. Yeah, and here's a picture of a Ranger. Hang on, let me. I want to make sure. Yeah, Ranger Puffer, or a mistransformed image.
Yeah,
I definitely like the. Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to that figure. And they didn't change anything about the vehicle mode, but still, and it was another obscure character that was one of those little mini toys.
Yeah.
Mini repaint session. And also they just showed off some in-hand photos of Cyberverse Deluxe Cheetor.
Yeah.
And also, correct me if I'm wrong, Ruben, but when you went to Walmart today and we were talking, you said you found some of the new wave of the Cyberverse figures, the gimmicky figures, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I found Megatron and Bumblebee, and that's it. That's kind of depressing.
And you found a couple of the red figures, and you found a couple of Transformers figures that were on the clearance aisle. Yeah, you found
some Lego videos too.
Yeah, you found Bludgeon for $7. No, actually, that was something else. And you also found
Bumblebee, Repugnus,
Wheeljack.
Yep.
Yeah. And then you went to HEB's and you found Bludgeon also.
Yep. And I found I finally found Series 3 Disney Car Mini Racers. And I found like some new Treasure X series. And my question is, how the hell can I get... okay.
All right, I just might say what I ordered. Oh, go ahead. You first.
I was just going to ask, have either of you guys found Kingdom Red Alert at Walgreens yet?
I haven't checked yet. I was planning to go to Thursday, but the rain came by. I was like, bleed.
Yeah, I have yet to go to Walgreens yet because my family's been so busy to head that. But yeah, the only new stuff I got, and I'm gonna go ahead and say what I got anyways on eBay, or what that other package was. I wasn't gonna speak of, but I'm just gonna go on and say it now. But first of all, I got Transformers Transformers Follow Cybertron Jazz for $16. And I know a lot of people in the comment or in the chat, if anyone's watching later on, or if you're watching this later on, not live, I know a lot of people are going to think I'm crazy. I'm not going to show it just yet until I actually get the package in hand because I don't know what could happen. But I'm all right. We all know how much the Star Wars, the Lego Star Wars Force Awakens Millennium Falcon is. It's right around $100-something, fully completed, like crazy. Yeah, crazy expensive. Let me look up the price real quick before I even say anything. Hold on. Lego Star Wars Force Awakens Millennium Falcon. Let me see what kind of prices pop up. All right, okay, here we go. On the Amazon page, it's $304.95. And there's another one going for $153, and eBay going for $100 and more. Let me see if there's one on Walmart real quick. It doesn't seem to be showing me a Walmart one, but okay. But yeah, those are crazy prices. So legit. I found a Lego Millennium Falcon set. It's 90% complete. I do have some parts for it, and I'll tell you how much I got it for. Brace yourselves, $29.
Cool.
And he's not lying. He told me the truth. He showed me, and I was like, damn. Oh, what the hell?
Yep. Yeah, 90% complete for a set that costs right around $100-something, $29 for it on eBay.
Oh, God.
Yeah. I got you. Oh, it's gone. No copyright? No. La. Okay, I got you. I'll put you on mute for a minute. No, okay. But yeah, so yeah, I'm hoping to do a live stream whenever I get the package in. I should be getting it in a couple of days, either maybe tomorrow or the next day. So yeah. And I'm almost done watching Transformers Animated. I'm on the last couple of episodes, and after coming back and watching it, I still enjoy the series more and more now after watching every single episode. And literally just seeing Starscream defenseless and just a head is just pretty funny. Just seeing him without a body throughout the whole season of season 3 until you get closer to the end.
Mm-hmm.
And so yeah, I definitely enjoy the series, and it still makes me wish that they did a season 4. And I really want to have hope that they'll do it one day, but I don't want to get my hopes up too much, because then again.
Yeah.
But still, as of today, I still highly recommend it, or highly recommend checking it out. Let me see if Ruben's all good. Let me see who. Say something funny.
What?
Okay, good. Okay, yeah, you're good now for now. And I'm trying to think. I know I did catch a lot of references or some stuff that was in Siege. I just can't remember a lot of them. But excuse me. Trying to think on some of the stuff, because I know there was some stuff I wanted to talk about.
Yeah.
And after being corrected, I find it interesting that Lockdown was part of the Master Yokitron's group, and because there was, and I'll point that out real quick. When Master Yokitron is showing
Okay, not again.
Prowl the
No,
yeah, I got you. Okay. Anyways, when Master Yokitron is showing Prowl the proto-forms, and there's all those little statues of the previous I'll say Sensei Masters, Prowl happens to mention what happened to that one there, and Master Yokitron just says, "We do not speak of that. Let's not bring up the past."
Uh-huh.
And later on, when Prowl gets Master Yokitron's helmet back, and it was in Sentinel Prime's episode when when Lockdown was helping him get all the Decepticons secretly, I should say.
Yeah.
Lockdown happens to mention Lockdown did not only just lead the attack, he also was part of Master Yokitron's training group, but betrayed him. And that's why that one statue was empty.
Yeah.
They didn't directly reference it. They did not directly reference it, but that's what I caught, because there was one statue missing. There was a statue made for Lockdown, but then it was removed because of his betrayal.
Oh, yeah. Please don't hate me, but I figured that out the first time I saw it.
I don't hate you, man. It's all good. I didn't catch. I'm probably gonna have to go back and rewatch this season over and over again to catch the rest of it. And also, I just want to say this: after watching the first episode with Dirt Boss, I find. Oh, and by the way, there was another Dinobot that appeared. I'll bring that up in a minute. Oh yeah, when Dirtbot, I think it's funny. He's made up of not only the forklift and a piece of the space bridge. He was also made up of the headmaster unit, which is why he was so small. And also for the Dinobot reference, if you watch the first episode, or not the first episode, excuse me, and it's not literally a Dinobot, but you could tell that there was a concept for him. If you watch the episode with Dirt Boss, close to the end when they're going to the oil refinery, I think it's called the fossil fuel station, I don't know. There's a picture of a dinosaur. It's a long neck dinosaur, which is
Sludge.
And Sludge, and he had the robot body of the Transformers version. So there was a concept for him, but I guess they didn't use him. So yeah, Sludge does appear as a little just unfortunately he's a sign for the fossil fuel station for the oil refinery.
Oh yeah.
Let me. You good?
Gentlemen, I have 20
Yeah.
keys. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Other moments in the Transformers franchise and animated. One of my favorite ones
What's
from the
that?
first season.
Oh, sorry. Ruben was talking. I couldn't hear what you were saying. It's okay, Ruben. By the way, what were you saying?
There's multiple references to past Transformers series and throughout animated. You just got to pay attention and know which part of Transformers lore they're from. One of my favorite scenes is in the show's first season when they show Spike, Carly, and Daniel being some of the human citizens that living in Detroit.
Oh yeah, and I think it's funny that they're in there almost every now and then. And also, here's a thing for you, and I know this for sure. Later on, the first episode, with the first episode with Retgar, when Ratchet is transporting them, Carly is pregnant. And I'll say this: what kid are they pregnant with? That's right, Daniel.
No,
I'm not mistaken.
No, Daniel's already born. That's their second child.
Okay, I was wondering. Yeah, I was wondering because I thought it was Daniel. That's why I mentioned it, because later on I thought this was a miserror. Prowl, when they're in their human bodies and Prowl is playing peekaboo, Ratchet refers to the child as a her. And it was, and Carly, I was wondering about that.
Yeah, because
it got me confused. I thought, wait.
Because if you go back and watch the episode that introduces Soundwave, Daniel's one of the kids who shows up to Sari's birthday party.
Oh, I'm gonna have to go back and look at that. Darn it.
So that's Carly and Spike's second child.
Oh yeah. Now I remember there was a little boy among them.
Yeah, that was Daniel. So that was their second child.
Yeah, I did. And also, I did say this some time back when we were talking about Siege when it came out, that this is the first time Sound Blaster, or hang on, in Transformers Siege, that was the first time Sound Blaster ever appeared on screen. I did tell you this, I was wrong, because Sound Blaster pretty much did appear in Transformers Animated in vehicle mode, but then he appeared on a TV screen because he had the Sound Blaster colors.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And also, go ahead.
No, you finish, please.
Okay. I was going to say, and there's a white version of Soundwave. I didn't know what to take from that other than a shattered glass Soundwave, because I know he was white and blue. I'm going to have to look at the colors again because I hardly paid attention, but I know he was white. So when the white Soundwave came on screen, I said, you know what, shattered glass.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
So Sound Blaster, he appeared in Transformers The Headmasters back in 1987. That's when he was introduced. Oh, yeah. And then, he appeared in Transformers Animated as kind of like a stealth mode for Soundwave. That's how they treated Sound Blaster. And that's why even in the animated line, Sound Blaster was actually named Electrostatic Soundwave. But the Siege was... What made the Siege version of Sound Blaster unique was that was the first time Sound Blaster was a separate character from Soundwave. Rather than being an upgraded version of Soundwave, he was a lookalike robot of Soundwave.
Yeah, a failed Shockwave experiment.
Yeah. And then
that...
I forgot what I was going to say.
Go ahead.
I said I forgot what I was going to say.
Oh. And they definitely did tease Soundwave would have came back in anime because after Soundwave after Optimus Prime cut Soundwave in half with Soundwave's Laserbeak guitar, and he went back into the little cassette box and RC turned him off. Laserbeak just swooped in and grabbed him and flew away with him. So yeah, he would have came back.
Oh yeah. Now about what you said about Soundwave being mostly white.
Yeah,
that was actually what happened was Takara Tomy decided to make an all-white version of Soundwave for the music label line back in I forgot what year it was released, but yeah, that's based on the music label version of Soundwave.
Yeah,
I'm back.
you good?
Yeah.
Okay,
It's not a Sonic Soundwave, not the Shattered Glass Soundwave.
Okay, the white version is referred to as what was it again? Sorry about that.
Sonic Soundwave.
Ah. Yeah, and he only appeared on screen just for like a couple seconds because he was just like towering over the city, even though he was a hallucination.
Yeah.
Hang on. You trying to show something there, Ruben?
Oh yeah, I was about to say, I got 20 keys, and I want you guys to want to bet how much I could get with terrible variety of weapons.
I'm going to say you might get one good weapon.
So what about you, Frankie? Do you think I should get good or bad?
I go for the good. You never know good because I think that has the most mystery to it.
Okay, I got 20 keys. So let's open the first one. I was saving up until I finished the game, but I was like, you know what, screw it. I can't take it anymore. So,
Yeah.
yes. Oh, purple variant.
Told you. And and I did go back and while I was watching when Wasp is being turned into Waspinator, I could not help but laugh that Waspinator grabbed his head and started dragging himself with it and saying he has plans. I just started laughing because that's classic right there.
Yeah, huh?
Oh yeah, I remember that scene. Oh my god, I got light purple. Wait, is it light purple or pink?
I think it's supposed to be lavender.
It looks like
lavender?
pink.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, because I thought it was like the pink is like different. Oh my god, look at this, so beautiful.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that shade of light purple.
Oh, by the way,
lavender.
I'm curious, TFN Geek, and I know you might agree with me on this, because correct me if I'm wrong on this, but besides Transformers RID X Brawn, the only Brawn figures I can think of we really got is the G1 Brawn and a Legends version of Brawn that came out right around the 2008 or something like that. I don't know which.
We got a Legends,
but I know that there was a Legend
line. Yeah, and that was in the Universe line in 2008. But then the following year in 2009, we got a deluxe class figure of Brawn in the Revenge of the Fallen line.
Yeah. And then we got a Combiner
Titan.
Wars version of Brawn. Oh yeah, Titan.
Oh, Titan.
Yeah. Titan's Return Brawn.
Yeah.
And other than that, unless I'm not going to count third party, I'm going by official stuff here. Yeah. Other than that, I cannot think of another Brawn that has ever came out, unless there's one I did miss. But after scrolling through eBay, go ahead. You first.
Well, there was a figure of Brawn that was repainted that was a repaint with a different head sculpt of the Prime First Edition version of Bulkhead. It was supposed to be released in the Generations GDO line, but Hasbro canceled it. So what Takara Tomy did is they released that Voyager class Brawn figure in the short-lived Transformers Cloud line. And that, I believe, remains the physically largest action figure of Brawn to ever be released by Takara Tomy.
I remember that one.
Yeah, just look up Transformers Cloud Brawn.
Okay, I'll do that. Let me see here.
I'm getting
Transformers Cloud Brawn.
Yeah.
Check out these pictures.
Oh, wow.
I told you.
Yeah,
Huge,
What
isn't
the-
it?
that's cool. I like the colors.
Uh-huh.
No, I'm just saying if Bulkhead wasn't in Transformers Prime, just remove the wrecking ball. I think this would have suit Brawn, his mass, and he like Brawn should be big and bulky like this. And
Mhm.
especially in Transformers Animated, he literally pulled up a piece of rock from the ground. A tiny bot like him held a big rock over his head, twice as big as him.
Uh-huh.
And
Well, I think
yeah,
I think because of his small size, what Hasbro and Takara Tomy have tried to do is they've tried to make Brawn almost like an ant, where he can lift 50 times his own weight,
yeah,
if that makes sense.
yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, other than that, there has not been another Brawn figure ever since those. And I'm curious if Kingdom, or hopefully if they're going to do some more Transformers G1 characters, how would you feel about a new modern version of Brawn, like G1 style, kind of like
if it's
kind of like Warpath and
yeah, since we got deluxe figures of Bumblebee, Cliffjumper, Warpath, and Pipes and Huffer in the War for Cybertron trilogy line, I'd be down for a deluxe class Brawn figure. Also Gears.
Oh yes,
Agreed.
I think there was a Gears figure originally going to happen because I mean in the Transformers Kingdom art they had a Gears and Polar Claw, and also there was an alligator fossilizer. And now that I think about it, yeah, and now that I think about it, that alligator fossilizer might have been a reference to Alligator Megatron.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think those figures were originally going to. Yeah, I think originally those figures were going to happen, but I guess they had to shorten the line, and they couldn't release too many figures after Kingdom was going to be released. So,
yeah.
But still, I would really love a new modern version of Brawn.
Yeah, we're getting a deluxe class Brawn in the Bumblebee in the Studio Series Bumblebee movie line based on Brawn's appearance.
Oh yes. Oh yes, I forgot about that. Yeah.
Yeah. But I'd love to have a more G Generation 1 looking version of Brawn, regardless.
Yeah, I can agree. But yeah, I definitely forgot that they're coming out with a new Brawn figure. I'm really hoping they're not going to use the Bumblebee mold because I mean there are parts on Brawn that looks like namely the feet, but I'm hoping Brawn will be a new mold. But if he looks like Bumblebee, I hope they remold him a lot.
Oh yeah.
To make him stand out, because
yeah.
I don't know. Go ahead, man.
No, finish, please.
Oh, I was gonna say I don't know how I'm gonna feel if they're gonna re-release the Bumblebee and Cliffjump or the B-127 and the Cliffjumper mold for Brawn. But if they can remold it enough and do some retooling, hopefully they can at least sell me on it.
Oh yeah,
that makes sense.
Now
and also make.
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say also add in for the other two mini bots, Beachcomber and Cosmos. Go ahead.
Yeah. I was gonna say now for the proverbial question: would you buy an Outback retool and repaint of Bumblebee movie Brawn?
No. Poor Ruben. I got you. Hold on. Say that again. I think I do recognize the character, the name of Outback. I think. Let me look. A G1 style, you say?
Yeah. If Bumblebee movie, if the upcoming deluxe class Brawn figure is repainted and retooled into Outback, would you buy Outback?
Let me see here. Transformers Outback. Let me see here. Oh yeah, I recognize this character now. Oh yeah, I would. Yeah, he's based off the Brawn color scheme. I mean, it's rare that Studio Series does repaints, but yeah, I would totally do that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know much about Outback, but oh shoot, they have a. Oh yeah, they did do a repaint of combiner or the Prime Wars.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Prime
the Prime
Wars.
Wars. Yeah, they did do a repaint there. I just
Outback
saw that
was
picture.
releasing the Power of the Primes line.
Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would.
And also the deluxe class Brawn figure that was released in the Revenge of the Fallen line, that was repainted into a figure of Outback as well.
Oh yeah, and but yeah, like I was saying, I would love a new Brawn figure, and let me show off a picture of Bumblebee movie Brawn real quick. But I do like the design of him though, and I hope they go off a design like that.
Mm-hmm.
I also like his helmet, and I know I'm probably gonna get a lot of hate for it, but I'm looking at his helmet. He reminds me of the Juggernaut from the X-Men comics with that big helmet. Yeah. And I like that I really do like that his head is like in a collar or something like that, or like in a little hoodie right there, which I think is pretty cute.
Mm-hmm.
But one thing's for sure is, and I know a lot of people are going to say, he never made it off Cybertron. He got shot. Well, I will object to that. Yes, he did get shot in the back, but it was only a G1 reference for him getting shot in the back in the G1 movie, because Megatron, I believe he was in gun mode and Starscream was holding him, but I'm still going to say Megatron did it. Megatron shot him in the back. But yeah, as the Autobots are running to the escape pods, Brawn was running with them. You just have to look around, but yeah, he was among them. And here's the Revenge of the Fallen Brawn figure you were talking about.
Yeah. Yeah.
There it is.
So that figure is actually a shell former. If you took all the truck mode parts, you could still transform Brawn without those parts attached.
Oh yeah. I do like the look of the truck mode. Let me show that off. It definitely looks cool in truck mode.
Yeah, the truck mode's the best of the two modes.
Yeah. And also, I'm going to pull up a picture of this. Since the Bumblebee movie came out, let me show off this image real quick again. Since the Bumblebee movie came out and we got Brawn, there was a short comic book story skit, or a dubbed comic book, I'm going to call it, that came out. Hang on, let me show this on. Bumblebee movie comic book, Brawn.
Showing pictures that match.
Yeah, here we go. You can watch it on YouTube. I might put it in my Discord and share it. But yeah, Brawn did appear in, here it is. This is the name of it right here. I'm not going to call it a comic. It's the battle at Half Dome. Yeah, this right here.
Okay,
they did a little. Yeah, it was like I guess I don't know if it's really in continuity, but I'm gonna say it is. But yeah, S7 or Sector 7 is carrying a prototype weapon. Then they get ambushed by Soundwave, and you do get to see some of the minions like Laserbeak right there, Ravage, and Rumble. And there's Brawn right there that gives Bumblebee backup, and he's a Hummer.
Yeah.
A military Hummer, I should say. And I'm trying to see if I can find any other images, because there was an ending part where he disguised himself as the Hummer mode to infiltrate Sector 7. I'm trying to see if I can find that image. I might have to find the bit. So yeah, I don't know, but I'm hoping Brawn does appear in the in Rise of the Beast. But if he does, I think he might end up being a military Hummer. But that's just my guess.
Oh yeah.
And okay, I can't find it, but I'm definitely excited but yeah, some of the mini bots I can name since you mentioned Outback, Beachcomber. I'm going to mention Brawn on there also, and Cosmos, and I have to say it, Power Glide.
I choose Gears and Swerve to be given new figures.
Oh yeah, those Gears and Swerve. And I'm trying to think. I want to say there was another mini bot, but I already know we're already getting Pipes.
Mm-hmm.
Which I'm definitely looking forward to.
Mm-hmm.
I could be wrong. Wasn't Pipes black colored in the Yeah, he was black in the color.
No, he was navy blue.
Oh, okay, yeah. I guess it's the quality that made him look black, and
yeah, Pipes has always been navy blue.
Oh darn it! Let me see here. I'm trying to see if there's any other. No. Oh shoot! Hold on. I'm gonna say this since if I guess there was an idea. I could be wrong. I don't want to. Yeah, I guess there was an idea for a season 4 of Beast Wars, where originally Megatron was going to be an alligator, and Optimus Primal was going to be a bat, which I find pretty interesting. And yes, I'm gonna. For those who don't get it, I understand, but yeah, make all the alligator Loki jokes you want, but alligator or alligator Prime or alligator Megatron or Crocodile, I don't know.
Well,
go ahead.
No.
Oh, it's okay. I was done. Go ahead, man.
Well, from what I've read, Ed, the alligator and bat mode and bat alt mode figures, they were actually supposed to be Generation 1 Megatron and Generation 1 Optimus Prime taking on beast modes. But then after a while, they decided to make Megatron a different character who happened to have the same name. And then they changed Optimus when they decided to have Optimus Prime be a different character. They decided to alter his name from Optimus Prime to Optimus Primal to show that since the Beast Wars are on a primordial planet. That's a play. That was a play on that word.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what those characters are. Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah. But then after a while, they decided rather than have Generation 1 Optimus Prime and Megatron take on beast modes, they decided to have new characters come in instead.
Yeah. I wouldn't have mind seeing a season where they actually did that. Gave them turning into the beast form, or not beast form, excuse me, a crocodile or an alligator. I'm going to say an alligator and a bat. I would have been interested in seeing how that would work. I know a lot of people wouldn't, but maybe back then they would have gotten used to it. But I wouldn't mind seeing it.
Yeah, but another reason, and I thought I read another reason for the change was that they didn't think that the idea of a heroic bat and a villainous, I think it was supposed to be a crocodile, was G1 Megatron's beast mode was a crocodile because, well, I found out that alligators have gray skin and crocodiles have green skin.
Okay, yeah, and
that's why
that Megatron figure. Yeah, and that Megatron figure is green. So yeah, I guess. Yeah.
But yeah, that they decided those wouldn't be the best alt modes to have the main hero and main villain have for their beast modes. So that's another reason for the switch. They thought a heroic gorilla fighting an evil T-Rex would be much more appealing to the audience watching the Beast Wars cartoon series.
Yeah, and I'm really hoping that we get a Beast Wars live action version of T-Rex. Hang on, let me rephrase that because now I confuse myself. I really hope we get a T-Rex Megatron in Rise of the Beasts. I mean, if we're getting Primal, but I'll say this: if we don't get T-Rex Megatron in the Rise of the Beast movie, at least here's what I'll think: since there's they have a little thing called the Maximal Caves, and there's that little well thing. You could look up set photos. There's like a little well thing, and there's like a little hatch that's covering it. Let me. I want to try. Yeah, here we go. This is a good example right here. Let me use one of my Legos right.
Oh, he removed himself. Oh no, and I think he still has Ruben muted. Oh, Lord Master Starscream, you left me alone to talk to prevent your live stream video from going silent. Oh, I don't like the sound of my own voice. But I will say this. One thing I did enjoy about the Bat mode and the Crocodile mode Megatron figures was that even with the switch in main characters, one thing that I do like is that Hasbro tried to push vehicle mode, or rather beast mode, a distinction between the Maximals and Predacons. Have you ever noticed that?
No, I didn't notice that.
Yeah. When the Beast Wars franchise started, Hasbro tried to repeat what they did with the original lineup of Generation 1 Transformers characters and have a alt mode distinction between the heroes and the villains. The Maximals all transform into mammals, and the Predacons all transform either into dinosaurs or arthropods.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, here, let me, I'm trying, okay, this is the best thing I'm going to do this. Hopefully they really need to change the buttons on the stream thing to give you but I'll say this is the best thing, but since there's like step photos of like a little well type thing, and there's like a little hatch that kind of covers it up, kind of like that, kind of like one of those things. I have a speculation that if the humans find out that there's this like ancient well or something like that, and they don't know what's in it, but it's not supposed to be opened, the human characters will tell the Autobots about this, and maybe there's some photos that are taken. They'll recognize the symbols or whatever, and they'll go to the area and open it, and that's where the Maximals are. I'll say this. If there's two different locations, like say like this, a Maximal Covenant, I'm going to call it a Covenant, and a Predacon Covenant. The Maximals defeated the Predacons way back then the Maximals decide to, I guess, go in underground and preserve themselves or something like that until they're needed again. So if T-Rex Megatron doesn't appear, I at least hope we get a cameo by him somehow. By them somehow the Predacon, like I said, just speculation that the Predacon Covenant is opened, maybe by some humans not knowing any better, and then you get to see a T-Rex come out and roar.
Yeah.
Even if if he doesn't transform, go ahead.
No.
Oh, I was gonna say, even if they don't if T-Rex Megatron doesn't transform, like the hatch opens and like goes silent, then a T-Rex just bursts out and just starts roaring, and you see all the purple and all that, and maybe over time T-Rex Megatron is like disintegrating, like he's falling apart, like the dino skin and all that. Even if he doesn't transform, I'd be fine with it, as long as we like get a cameo. But that's just my opinion. But still, I really hope we get T-Rex Megatron in Rise of the Beasts.
Oh yeah.
And I want to know who voices.
Well, if we don't get Megatron, who would you want the leader of the Predacons to be if Beast Wars Megatron isn't there?
Oh, I know. I'm going to say this. I know from the leaked thing, we are getting Autobots, Decepticons, Terracons, Maximals, and Predacons. So, well, if we don't get T-Rex Megatron, I will say this. Scorponok was always, Scorponok was always Megatron's trusted ally, like second in command, I should say. That was one of the Predacons that T-Rex Megatron or Predacon Megatron definitely trusted. I think I could be wrong. I think there was a leaked figure of Terrorsaur. I don't know what the code name was, but I think there was a leaked figure or not a leaked figure, a listing. I could be wrong. I don't know if it was legit. But if Terrorsaur is in this, I know Terrorsaur is like the Starscream. You could do a Transformers 2007 move, like maybe you could have a Terrorsaur lead the the Predacons, because he, like I said, he's the Starscream of the Predacons. He's always betraying Megatron. So yeah, I would have, if Terrorsaur is in this, I would have to say Terrorsaur probably, but Scorponok would not follow along with that. So there will be Predacons that will stay loyal to Terrorsaur, but Scorponok his loyalty only belongs to Megatron and nobody else. That much I do know.
Yeah. Now, what if they pull a Transformers Prime reference and have the leader of the Predacons be Predaking?
Oh, the combine. Well, that'd be awesome right there. Because I mean, I wouldn't mind that actually. I mean, if they're gonna stay true to G1, you might as well have Predaking combine. But if you're just gonna have Predaking as like his Transformers Prime version of himself and be a separate character, a dragon, I'd be fine. I'd definitely be fine with that. But still, that'd be interesting if they. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're actually right. I do remember now. I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch Transformers Prime now. But yeah, I do remember that they were referred to as Predacons. I now remember that. Yeah, he was the leader. He's the king.
Yeah,
I remember now.
I remember the episode where he transformed into his robot mode. Starscream was like, "What?" And then Predaking spoke. I love the fact that they made in Transformers Prime. I love how they gave Predaking a Russian accent.
Yes.
Transformers Prime, Predaking has a Russian accent. And I love how after he transforms and Starscream is like shocked that he has robot mode. I love Predaking's response when he says, "Strike me again and I bury that rod in your spark."
Oh my gosh, that was funny. He kept hitting Predaking with that little prod. He's like, "What are you doing here? You're supposed to be in your..." What's that?
I think it was a metal rod or a stick. I don't know.
It was a
pipe.
It
was a metal. Yeah, it was a...
I don't think Predaking had like a Russian accent, so I think it was something else.
It was either Russian or German, but I think it was...
No, Russian is like this. And German is Gunther.
Well, unless it was Polish. Unless it was Polish, but I know it was an East European accent. He was
something else. Oh, spiders! Wow.
Oh, not them. They're the worst.
Oh God! No spiders.
Not Black Arachnia's relatives. No,
I'm killing her children.
Oh, you're gonna get in trouble. You're gonna be visited by Black Arachnia. I ought to buy.
You're gonna snitch on me? You know what happened to snitches?
No, I won't snitch on you, but I will mail you a Black Arachnia figure.
Oh, can you send me one? I need that figure.
Do you like spiders?
No, but I'm crushing them right now. I'm getting poisoned.
Then, oh my gosh.
Fat bastard.
But yeah, that'd be interesting. And I can't. But yeah, I like that Starscream is just smacking him, and then Predaking is just... Starscream is not winning that fight, is all I'm saying. Starscream is supposed to be giving the punishment, and also Starscream was the babysitter, but Predaking was like having none of that. Like, nope, you're not my babysitter. I'm babysitting you now. And also, I will say this. My favorite Transformers Prime part with Predaking, when Megatron flies off into space and Starscream goes back to Kaon, Kaon, and sits in the throne, and he says, finally I'm the leader, and I get the throne or something like that. Then the Predacons show up, both Predaking and Skylynx, which I find interesting. Yeah. They both show up, and Starscream is scared out of his mind. He says, he gets out of the chair, and he's like, perhaps the throne is suited for a true king. And he offers the throne to Predaking, and I like that. He says, I'm not here to seize thrones. I'm only here for the one that messed with my relatives or something like that. I don't know what he said, but that was funny. He's not here to seize thrones. I just like how he says it. I'm not here to seize thrones.
Starscream. I'm here to avenge my fallen Predacon brothers.
Yeah. I just find that funny. And the last shot you see is the Predacons slowly walking to Starscream, and Starscream's eyes go wide in terror. He's just terrified on what's going to happen.
He's all alone against 3 Predacons.
But then later on, when they do kind of like a follow-up series for Robots in Disguise, they explain what happened, that he ran away and led 2 of the Predacons into a trap. But still, I just think I'm not going to consider that continuity because there's a little bit of I'll say it's a different multiverse thing, but I just find it funny Starscream has no way out of that situation. He's just scared. Oh my gosh. And also that Megatron is he was the one that caused the extinction of all the Predacons because they were way too dangerous. And he knew that they would overthrow him one day, and they were unstable. And you could tell Megatron was not happy whenever he saw that Predacon for the first time. Well, I mean, he may have pretended to be happy, but the look on his face, he's like, "Oh no, I thought I wiped him out. Now I have to deal with this."
Yeah, and I think the best scene was when Predaking transformed into robot mode for the first time, and you see the looks of terror on Megatron and Knockout's faces. You can't really see it on Shockwave.
Oh no, he has no emotion. That's why he's just a big head with an eye.
True.
That's why one eyeball is his whole face.
Yeah, and you could tell Megatron is like, and that's why he does not want to continue that project that Shockwave was working on, and that's why he had the Autobot, or framed the Autobots for destroying the lab along with the Predacons. And I also like Megatron's advice. Like, I can't remember the exact words, but he says, I'm probably gonna mess up the line, but Megatron is like, if you're gonna face it, if you ever want to face me, do it as a beast. And then later on, he does do it. He faces Megatron as a beast. And by the way, I do want to point this out. The last, I want to consider it a movie because it wasn't really an episode, but I'll say the last movie, or the movie for Rise of the Beast, or not, Beast Hunters, excuse me, for Transformers Prime. You should have had Megatron referred to as Galvatron. He wasn't really referred to by name in that form, but only by Megatron. That would have been a good opportunity, even though it didn't have Galvatron's colors. Modified body by Unicron. Oh yeah, definitely Galvatron. You could have called. Yeah, you could have. And Bulkhead was just making fun of his name. Who are we supposed to call him now? Unicron.
It was Smokescreen. Who made fun of it. Yeah, Smokescreen was the one who said. So what do we call him? Megacron or Unitron? And then RC snaps at him. Is that? And it's him. Can we really focus on what's important right now?
The name, so that's just funny right there, hearing that. Who are we supposed to call him now?
Megatron or Unitron, and then RC
Megatron.
What the hell? Focus on what's important right now.
I'll tell you what was funny with Smokescreen. Whenever he was sitting in Megatron's throne, he's like, "I am Lord Smokescreen, Emperor of Destruction." And Bulkhead turns around, looks at him. He's like, "How can you sit in that throne? That is some bad mojo."
Oh, Jesus.
Lord Smokescreen, Emperor of Destruction. That is some bad mojo. If you don't like that seat, Bulkhead, you could have smashed it.
Yeah.
You could have smashed that throne if you wanted to.
Oh, yeah.
But I just want to point out that I enjoyed this version of Wheeljack, him being a samurai, but more of a solo type character.
Mm.
And yeah, speaking of Transformers Prime, I'm curious what characters and if you guys, especially you, TFN Geek, if you ever collected any of the figures, but starting with you, TFN Geek, what your characters and I guess figures, if you ever got any that you like from the series?
Yeah. Well, as far as the action figures go, my favorite action figures include the action figures for Ratchet, Bumblebee, Bulkhead,
Yes,
Knockout, Starscream. I mean, Soundwave I enjoyed. Shockwave and Smokescreen are a bit of a pain to transform. Ultra Magnus, he's easy to transform, but it's a pain getting him to stand up in robot mode. And then, but my favorite action figure would have to be the Viacons.
Excuse me. Oh, yes. And I just like, I think of the Viacons as like, well, the car mode versions, they look like the Batmobile, especially the jet ones. You could say that those are the Batman Transformers. That's just my.
Yeah. I actually found out, and after I found it out, I tested it to see if it was true. The Viacon action figures, they are actually a very, very, very dark shade of purple. They are not black.
Mm.
If you shine a bright enough light on them, you can see the purple tinge in the plastic used on them.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How about favorite characters from the series that?
Favorite characters?
You personally.
Oh yeah. So I definitely enjoyed Optimus Prime in that series, and I like the way they portrayed Megatron. Starscream had me laughing most of the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, and in the few episodes that he appeared in, Unicron did have a menacing presence to him when he was on camera.
Oh yes.
Yeah, and then even though he only lasted one episode, I did enjoy Skyquake.
Oh yes, I especially enjoyed his brother that came back for revenge.
Dreadwing.
Yeah, Dreadwing. He was not happy with Starscream whenever he found out he shamed his brother by raising him from the dead, and he wasn't happy about it.
Yeah, and then my last favorite character from Prime would definitely have to be Shockwave. I loved the when he returned.
Oh, that he had a good entrance. I'll say that, and that is a menacing Shockwave. Like you're logical, like. Mm-hmm. And especially to Starscream, whenever he showed up, like he terrified the heck out of Starscream. Like he's like, only one question: why was I left for dead? Why? And then Starscream had that terrified look.
Well, that's because if you go back and watch the series, Starscream thought Shockwave was dead, so he reported to Megatron that Shockwave was obliterated. That's why when he came back, Shockwave was so angry with Starscream. Yeah, because when Shockwave returns, he tells Megatron, "I can assure you, any rumors of my destruction were completely false." And that's when Starscream realized that he really messed up, thinking that Shockwave had died so easily.
He definitely came up with a good excuse, though. Like the last thing the soldiers saw you was you running into the space bridge after the Autobots. No one saw you come out. I find that to be logical. But yeah, I definitely enjoyed that version of Shockwave.
And I love his dramatic entrance when Megatron says, "Did you find anything on Cybertron?" And Knockout replies, "I did find some things, and I found someone." And then he stands aside and Shockwave walks through the space bridge.
Yes. And yeah, I definitely enjoyed Shockwave. And well, for me, some of my is there any other characters real quick before that you can think of? I want to make sure. Go ahead.
Yeah, Soundwave. I loved the fact that throughout most of the series, except for one scene, Shockwave doesn't actually talk. He just plays back
Soundwave.
Yeah, he just plays back words that other characters have spoken to him.
Oh yes, I gotta agree with you right there. I love this version of Soundwave, not saying a single word except playing video clips of what everyone else is saying, but still, I love that. It made him more terrifying too, especially whenever he was fighting Arachnid. When Arachnid tried to take over the Nemesis, and Soundwave is just staring her down whenever she's saying stand aside and he's not moving. Oh man. And Knockout saying, "It's the quiet ones you gotta watch out for."
True. Oh, Jesus Christ.
The Prime version of Soundwave definitely lived up to the metaphor silent but deadly.
Oh yes. And I like you do get to hear his actual voice though whenever the Autobots capture him I'll have to go back and rewatch the reason why, but whenever they're trying to get they were trying to get information out of Soundwave. That's why they got him.
Yeah,
and I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Soundwave would just give smiling emojis or something like that, and then as he's crashing his own drives and wiping out his data, you finally get to hear him say, "Soundwave superior, Autobots inferior." Then just shuts himself down. That was awesome hearing this. Even though it's for one
part was that Frank Welker was the one who voiced it.
Oh God, no. Oh gosh. I did not notice that.
When I found out Frank Welker was the one who voiced Soundwave's one sentence, I was like, yes! Frank Welker's back to Soundwave.
Oh gosh, that's awesome. I did not know that. Wow.
You didn't know that? Yeah, Frank Welker.
No, I'm serious.
Yeah, they asked Frank Welker to provide Soundwave's one sentence of dialogue for the show.
Nice. If I'm not mistaken, I do believe Frank Welker did voice Soundwave in Dark of the Moon also. That
for Megatron.
He definitely had a good Soundwave voice.
Yeah.
Wow, I did not know that.
Yeah, if you listen to that one line of dialogue that Soundwave speaks in Transformers Prime, and then you go back and listen to Generation 1 Soundwave, Prime Soundwave sounds like a more electronic version of G1 Soundwave because Frank Welker voiced him on both occasions, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, I'm going to say that Soundwave, I definitely have to say, is awesome in this series. Silent but deadly indeed. Yeah, don't mess with Soundwave. And yeah, mine is definitely a Soundwave. I love Breakdown in this and his attitude. And one of his main weapons is a hammer and a shoulder cannon.
Mm-hmm.
Knockout is definitely one of them, and I definitely enjoyed this version of Megatron and Starscream also.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when Starscream is like upset or frustrated, his wings will droop down like a dog. It just
silence, doggy.
And for the Autobots, I definitely enjoyed RC and Wheeljack. Ultra Magnus, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
I did feel bad whenever he did lose his hand to Predaking.
Yeah, and they replaced
and then he had to be
fingered claw.
Yeah, because that's all that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I definitely did enjoy Ratchet in this. Definitely bringing back the Transformers animated grumpy version of Ratchet.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's about it. But for the figures, I don't have many of the figures. I do have the Ultra Magnus figure in my little storage bin over there. And I think that's the only one I got. I may have another one. I don't know. But I really would love to get my hands on the Soundwave figure. And I'm hoping that in the Legacy line, if Soundwave does appear, I hope we get a new version of Soundwave.
Oh, yeah.
And by the way, go ahead. You first. Oh,
no.
I was going to say, Soundwave's vehicle mode in Transformers Prime definitely suits his character, silent but deadly. He's a survey drone. He's silent. Drones are silent.
And they don't have pilots. They're flown by remote control from a long distance away.
Oh yeah. And also Laserbeak was terrifying in this.
Mm-hmm. It spooked me how Laserbeak would just come out of nowhere and strike opponents.
And also making this like that little beep noise or something like that. That little, I can't make the noise, but still, like.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this. Oh, go ahead.
Well, what cracked me up about Laserbeak was that he didn't go inside Soundwave's chest. He actually became Soundwave's
chest. Yes. And I'm gonna say this, and go ahead. I'll say it.
No, I wasn't gonna say anything. I was just yawning. Having a long day.
I'm going to say this, and I also did forget to mention, and also after this, Ruben, I want you to go next. I'm going to tell you this. The one character I hated, and I'm curious for you, TFN Geek, the one character I hated, especially this character killing off one of my favorite characters, has got to be Arachnid. Like, ooh, she was frustrating. Like, the way she killed off Breakdown, like, I just didn't like. She was creepy as heck and also brutal. I hated her character. Like the way she killed RC's friend Tailgate right in front of her. No mercy. Like RC still has some trauma from all that. Even seeing her ship and going inside of it just got her trauma.
Oh, yeah.
Because of all. But yeah, Arachnid, I didn't. That's the one character they wanted you to hate. What about you, TFNG?
Yeah, and everyone, and the general consensus amongst Transformers fans and collectors is that Arachnid's deluxe class figure that she got in the Prime toy line, it is the worst figure of the Prime series that was released. The worst figure. I actually saw a copy of the Prime Arachnid deluxe class figure at a Target store when the Siege line was released in 2019.
What?
7 years after it was released.
How much was it? Oh my gosh.
The same price that it was going for back in 2012.
Oh my gosh. Wow, still in the Target stores? Wow.
7 years. That's the longest I've seen a Transformers figure on the shelf after its initial release date.
Did someone, was it just there one day, or was it there every time you went there?
No, it was just there one day.
Then someone had to have hit it. And they just found it and oh, look at this. Someone hit it. Put it on the shelf.
Yeah. Because the next time same Target store, it was gone. So someone bought it.
Well, I hope they enjoy it. But
wow. Yeah. So this is just one question I have for both of you. Do you think it was a terrible idea to kill Cliffjumper off in the pilot episode?
Yes, I have to say it.
Finally.
How about you? How about you, Ruben?
Well, one of my favorite figures for the Prime series is Deaden, of course.
Oh, hey, Ruben.
What?
TFN? Oh, I just wanted this answered real quick. TFN Geek asked a question. Did you catch it?
Catch what?
My question.
Oh,
did you hate that they killed off Cliffjumper during the pilot episode of Transformers Prime?
I was surprised. Like, oh, they just whack Cliffjumpers. Jesus Christ! I was surprised. Like, shit.
Yeah. Well, I think part of the reason why they did it was because of the guy who agreed to provide Cliffjumper's voice.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have to say I hated that Cliffjumper is one of my favorite characters, even for the amount of screen time he got, even for a couple of flashback scenes in some of the later seasons.
Ow.
I guess they needed a reason for for RC to go up against Starscream later on when she finds out who the murderer was, because she's always hunting for the killer.
Yep.
But yeah.
I hated it because that marked the first time that Hasbro decided to recognize the fact that Cliffjumper has never actually its own. My tongue works. During the Generation 1 franchise, Cliffjumper did in fact transform into an entirely different vehicle from Bumblebee. They just transformed the exact same way. And so Cliffjumper having a separate body from Bumblebee is actually more accurate to the Generation 1 series. Them being the same mold, that's something that started during the 2000s. And that's a controversy that stuck around since then. The first line that Bumblebee and Cliffjumper were not just mold mates, but repaints of each other was the Transformers Classics line in 2006.
Oh, yeah.
I just opened up all 20 boxes. Mostly I got duplicates. And mostly it's 100% totally trash that I got. At least it got like, what is the color again? Lavender, right?
Yeah, lavender.
Yeah, at least I got some lavender variants for now.
Yeah.
So anyways, my favorite figure is Dead End, of course, because you guys already know.
That's your favorite Decepticon?
Yeah, plus because of the head sculpt too.
Oh yeah, he looks like a jack-o'-lantern.
Oh yeah.
Spooky time, boys.
I have the Prime Dead End figure. I found it at a calendar store, actually.
Dude, someone please help me find a Prime Dead End. I need him.
I'm looking. Don't worry, man.
I need my child.
Yeah, you're gonna love Prime Dead End when you get a hold of him. With the neon green, with the acid green blades on his.
Yes. Well, I need like 2 copies of the Dead End. One for the review and custom, and the other one to the custom for the Rainbow Six Extraction color schemes.
Yeah, just so you know, with Prime Dead End, his main paint job is charcoal gray, and then he has orange and black, and he has a solid orange and acid green stripes.
Like the colors of Jamaica, right? But different.
Yeah, but orange instead of yellow, like Jamaica's flag. Yeah.
I want to go to Jamaica. Don't ask why, but you know that.
The only place I want to go. O2 one day is HasCon.
Oh, yes.
Same, but we don't have cash. Yeah, I guess that's the only figure I love, and pretty much that's it.
Well, how about characters from the series? Like, which characters was your favorite from the series, and which character did you hate in the series?
Oh my god! I hate that one douchebag who bullies Jax. What's his name?
The human bully?
Yeah, that douchebag. What is his name again?
I can't remember his name, but the one that wants him to race cars.
Yep.
I know who you're talking about.
Yep. And favorite characters, I gotta go with Prime because he's badass. Duh. Plus, I do want to have like a copy of Beast Hunter's Optimus Prime so I could turn it to Toxictron.
Oh, that's about it, Ruben.
Yeah.
Okay.
Excuse me, I'm gonna go find something to eat.
All right. How about you, TFN Geek? I forgot to mention which characters did you not like in the series?
You're probably gonna think I'm crazy, but a character I did not like in the series was Silas. I hated him.
Oh, thank you. He was brutal. He was a brutal human character.
Oh yeah, but the fact that he was a human terrorist, I mean, that was just like an instant thumbs down for me. And even though it made him one of the more interesting human characters, the fact that he ended up inside Breakdown's lifeless body and used it as a mech suit to survive, that's what turned me off from watching the rest of season 2.
Do you want to know what was messed up about that one scene where he came online?
Tell me.
He killed his own soldiers immediately when they brought him online. Right there. Ugh. Like, wow. Like, wow, you're killing the only people that brought you back? Wow.
Yeah.
And, yeah, I can agree with you on that. Like, I could not stand his character. Any other characters that even... Go ahead.
Any other characters that I liked or hated?
Hated. Like, you did, like... Yeah, you know.
Yeah, definitely Bombshell and the Insecticons. I thought they were a bit of a letdown. You know, it's like, okay, they're Insecticons. They're big. They're brutal. And what? They're drones? You already have drones with the Viacons.
And can I just say I don't want to call them roars, but their screams, I'm going to call them, or annoying. Like they're going, doing that little, like, ugh.
I know. I think that it's a fact I think that screeching is the sound that some species of a beetle do make, but they amplified it because of the Insecticon's enormous size. But still, that was just it wasn't intimidating. It was just irritating.
Yeah. And yeah, they did transform into flying beetles. If you look at their robot, their bug modes.
Yeah, their beast modes.
Yeah. And I just find it crazy that Arachnid was able to control them through a telepath.
Yeah, and then in the final scene in the series with her, she's like a vampire queen, controlling them into giving up their energy so she could stay alive, and that's the last time we see her. Is marooned on one of Cybertron's moons.
I hated that.
Trying to keep her alive from each Insecticon.
She
eventually ran out of Insecticons and died on the moon.
Well, at least he had plenty. Well, she just survived a little bit longer, though. But yeah, I could not handle Arachnid. Excuse me.
Oh yeah.
Like I said, especially the way what happened to Breakdown. Breakdown's death was just way too brutal for me. Like, when Dreadwing was stuck on a tree, and Breakdown, with his anger and all that, because we all know how angry he gets and how he likes to fight with anger, when the Dreadwing is saying, no, come back here and help me, Breakdown just leaves him to go fight her to go kill her himself. Then that didn't go well because he just walked into a trap, and then all you hear is the screams. And then later on you just see Mech recovering what was left. Yeah, and if I'm not mistaken, you said you enjoyed this version of Nemesis Prime? I can't remember.
I did. Kind of not. I liked seeing Nemesis Prime on camera, I will say that. But yeah, I have to admit, I actually enjoyed Nemesis Prime in the Netflix Kingdom series more than Transformers Prime, especially his origin story.
Yes.
Yeah, the fact that Nemesis Prime was just a carbon copy of Optimus Prime made by human terrorists, that made him a bit of a let down, and then Miko was the only one who haphazardly decided to name him Nemesis Prime. Yeah. Kingdom definitely gave Nemesis Prime a much more interesting creation story. Yeah,
I'm gonna say this. One of my favorite human characters, I gotta say, is Agent Fowler.
Oh yeah.
And I'm gonna say this when this is one of my favorite lines from him when Starscream is cattle prodding him with the interrogating him and cattle prodding him. When Starscream is asking him where the Autobot base is, and I like that this is all Agent Fowler says sometimes. I like that he said, when Starscream says, where is the Autobot base? And then he said, or hang on, I'm going to ask you this one time, where is the Autobot base? And then he says, I'll tell you right after you eat my star-spangled shorts.
Yeah.
And then Starscream...
I will.
Yeah, he just cattle prods him for it. I will ask again. The Autobot base. No problem. Right after you eat my star-spangled shorts. I just like that's usually what he says. Man, I could bet my star-spangled shorts it ain't him. It's just. I enjoyed Agent Fowler, even though he started out as a character you want to hate in the first couple of episodes.
Yeah,
you grow to like him later on through the season going forward.
Oh yeah, especially when he brings that truck for Prime's new vehicle mode.
Oh yes, it was a prototype vehicle too.
Yeah. So let me ask you this question. Did you enjoy the way they portrayed zombies in Transformers more than they did in Netflix?
Hold on. What was that, TFN Geek?
What did you think? What do you think of the idea? Because I think it was in Transformers Prime that they introduced the idea of zombies. So what do you think of that?
Awesome.
In Transformers Prime or the Netflix series?
Which one did you like? Did you like better? More?
Oh. I'll say this. The ones in Transformers Prime were more possessed by Unicron.
Yeah.
Because of the Dark Energon. They were not really zombies, but they were more controlled by Unicron, but I guess they were a little bit of zombies. I have to say, I think I'm going to have to say this. The ones in the Netflix series felt like zombies because they made they did. I was going to say because they made the zombie sounds, but they did that in Transformers Prime. But if I had to, it's hard for me to tell which versions of the zombies are more brutal. They would just tear you apart.
What do you think of this pose?
Oh yeah, that's definitely like a zombie because of the.
He's only got one good foot and only one good arm.
Hey, you ought to have his arm twisted the opposite way, kind of like bending down, if you know, kind of like he's dislocated or something like that. Like, yeah, there you go. Like his arm has just been like some zombie got a whole, like he's a regular Autobot. Yeah, like he's just a regular Autobot and someone twisted his limbs. There you go.
Yeah, and one of his legs is sideways.
Yeah, I've seen some zombie movies where some zombies had their legs sideways or their arm like just dangling there or bent backwards because when the zombies got a hold of the human part of them, they just like twist the arm backwards or something like that. Yeah.
And look, I folded in his heel spur, so he's on tiptoe on his bad leg.
Oh gosh. Yeah, that's a difficult one right there.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah. And look, I twisted his hand so it's like he's reaching out for you. Give me your brains.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I definitely, and I Harley waits. I'm hoping you definitely get the Sparkless Seeker. I'll definitely keep my eye out I wonder what the release date is for those. I have not seen any. I have rarely seen videos that they've been released out in Walmart, unless I don't know. I'm gonna have to keep my eye out for those.
What, the Sparkless Seeker?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know that's one.
It was supposed to be the beginning of this month. The Sparkless Seekers were supposed to be released at the beginning of August. That's why they're available on Walmart's website and on other websites such as Amazon for purchase.
Are they? I'm gonna have to, because I know I really want to. I don't want to pay a scalper price because you could just get that set for $40.
Yeah.
And if I had, I'm going to say this. If I had to choose, for some reason, I do want to go with the Transformers Prime. Okay, I'll just go by terrifying, like on how terrifying they were. In the Netflix series, they were terrifying, but not that terrifying, but they were definitely terrifying.
Mm-hmm.
But for Transformers Prime, seeing Cliffjumper sliced in half, like this, like not cut in half, but he was like sideways cut like that, and then he's still alive when RC goes to check his body, and he's still alive. That is terrifying. Like seeing half of zombie Cliffjumper just still alive, like ugh.
Oh yeah.
How about you, Ruben? Which versions of the zombie? What TF Geek said. Which versions of the zombie characters did you like from Transformers Prime or the Netflix series? Ruben?
What? I was eating.
Yeah. Oh, it's all good. TF Geek asked the question. Which versions of the ZombieCon or zombie Transformers did you like? Transformers Prime or the Netflix series?
Both.
Okay.
Zombie fan.
Yeah, because that movie has Zombieland.
Oh. Okay. If you had to choose one series, I'm curious, which one would you choose that you like the ZombieCons in? Or
Prime.
Okay. I guess. But I'm going to say this. I like that we're getting zombie Transformers now because, I mean, Transformers Prime, we never got zombie figures. Well, actually, that's not true. We did get a zombie Cliffjumper figure, but it was an exclusive, I believe.
Yeah.
And actually, we got two versions of zombie Cliffjumper. We got a full purple translucent version that was based on like a fully colored Dark Energon color. And then we got a regular zombie Cliffjumper with all the zombie battle damage on him with the Dark Energon color scheme.
Yeah.
But like I said, I'm glad we're getting zombie Transformers and for the Netflix line, and you can army build them.
Oh yeah.
And I'll say this: there's one zombie character that is missing. Let me think. Actually, no, there's two of them. Excuse me. But I guess there might be a replacement for those. But hold on. Okay, we got a Sparkless Bot based on Barricade and Prowl, a Sparkless Seeker, which is based on Starscream and all the others. The only ones I can think of is a zombie, I'm going to say zombie Ironhide, a zombie Reflector. But if you want to do some pretend the Decius Army drone logo is not there. You could say it's like a zombie, but that's just, it doesn't have the zombie colors, but you could say it's like a different color version. And for the Reflector drone, if you want to go with Scrap Face with the damaged look and the scratched up face on him, I guess you could go for that. But still not the same, but that's just my opinion. But an idea, I should say. And actually, I think there might have been a zombie version of Sideswipe too. I can't remember.
Yeah, there was.
Yeah,
body was used on it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find a screenshot of the sparkless bots coming out of the ground, but I can't find any good ones right now.
Let me see if I could look also. Hold on a minute. I wish I could screen share too, but my tablet. Hold on.
Yeah.
Transformers Siege zombie Transformers scene. Actually, I should have said zombies, but whatever. Let me see here. Okay, I barely even. Let me get rid of this real quick. I might have to find a clip and freeze frame. I only found one shot, and it's one of the shots where one of the zombies is just creeping up behind Moonracer.
Yeah, that's the sparkless bot that was made into the deluxe figure.
Yeah, let me see if I could find I'm not gonna play it on here, but let me see if I could find a YouTube clip real quick, and I'll see if I could. But yeah, I definitely know they had the Ironhide mold of it.
Yeah, and they have the Sideswipe mold.
Yeah. Yes. And also the way they show off the zombie characters is more terrifying. Like the way Jetfire explains them, saying that they're sparkless and they are looking for sparks to come back to life.
Yeah.
Sparks.
So I guess they want to take out the sparks of mute. There we go. Yeah, I guess they just want to take out the sparks of live Transformers just to come back to life and not be zombies.
Yeah, because eating a spark is the same as eating a brain for a Transformer.
Yeah. Yeah, there is a Sideswipe one. Let me I won't play the clip on here, but I will do freeze frames because I don't know how Netflix will feel about this. So, settings, camera, flashback. Okay, let me full screen myself. Okay. Let me get my stuff out of the way so I don't hit anything. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Let me here's a sparkless seeker. And I want to say this, considering that these crystals are purple, it makes me think of Dark Energon, and their eyes are purple also.
Yeah.
Yeah, and here's some here's your zombie seeker right here, and here's sparkless bot, and here's the back of Sideswipe, or a Sideswipe character right here. And as you go forward, oh, hold on, I didn't get a good shot. There we go. Yeah, here's a reflector drone, and here's the Ironhide mold.
Yeah.
Ironhide drone.
Yeah, and here you go. See, there's the sparkless seeker, the sparkless bot right there, and the Ironhide drone, and there's the Sideswipe one right there.
Yeah. Yeah, there were at least 5 body types that they used for the sparkless Transformers.
But yeah, and there was a Mirage one.
Cool.
Let me see. Oh, this is gonna be hard for me to freeze frame on. I want to show this off. I'm gonna have to really freeze frame really fast on this one. There we go. All right, there you go. It's kind of hard to see. Let me see.
Oh my god, that's terrifying.
See, there you go. There's the sparkless seeker. There's Sideswipe right there, and there's sparkless bot. I'm getting. Look at
that. Dude, turn on the brightness a little bit. I can see the eyes going like turn on the brightness down
Turn down the brightness.
Yeah, I saw the eyes were glowing. What the hell? Oh, yeah. You ever see one of those videos that guy saying to his cat the cat looks back, the eyes glows.
Look at this. You can still see the eyes.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that's nightmare fuel. Turn it off.
Okay.
Your soul is mine.
Yeah. Whoa. Yeah, you're gonna lose your voice. Well, yeah, there's a sparkless Mirage.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, here's another shot. There's another shot right there.
Yeah.
Your soul is mine.
Mm-hmm.
Calm down, man. I'm curious if there's a. I don't know if there's a. Yeah, there. Yeah, it pretty much looks. I was hoping I would see maybe a version of a zombie like Chromia or Moon. Whoa! I thought I saw a Jetfire for a minute. Oh no, it was just Seeker. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, there's only like Mirage, Ironhide, and Sparkless. Yeah, Sparkless Bot and Sparkless Seeker.
Yeah.
But yeah, I didn't notice the Mirage until now. And also, I want to point this out. Before Siege even came out, I thought the Decepticon Mirage was a zombie.
Hmm.
That's what I thought because of the colors and the battle damage type look. I thought it was a. That's what I thought, and that's that's the reason why I bought it. But when I found out it was part of the series and it was a hologram disguise, I was shocked.
Oh yeah.
Oh, excuse me.
Your excuse. So you guys excited for the Kingdom Earth mode versions of Sideswipe and Mirage?
What's that?
Are you excited for Kingdom Sideswipe and Kingdom Mirage?
For the Kingdom line? Yes.
Oh yeah.
I'm hoping I can get my hands on them because that's a set I'm really looking forward to, especially now we're getting an Earth mode Mirage. I'm hoping I'll be able to get it, but if I don't get it, I will be happy I got the Masterpiece version, but still, I would love to get the Kingdom version to go with my Sunshrieker, my Earthrise Sunshrieker, I should say.
Mm-hmm.
That way I could have both of the brothers.
Yeah.
And
Jesus.
I'm trying to but yeah, how about you, Ruben? Dear, you already answered the question.
About what?
If you were excited for the Kingdom Sideswipe and Mirage.
I am. Just the problem is, I'm not gonna have enough money for it.
Hmm.
Yeah.
We all broke. We already know that, boss.
Mm-hmm. You always get lucky, man.
Yeah, but sometimes my luck doesn't go so well.
Sometimes luck is all you got.
Hell, I was lucky enough to find the Series 3 mini racers and the Jackson Storm with the Ryan and Ralph 3-packs. I just need to get the Ralph and that's it, and find the rest of the mini racers. Which I hope I could go back to HEB soon one day so I could get the new Treasure X series, the new Dino Gold series. I showed him there was only one.
I got one. I got one that might be a good one to think on. But first I want to say this. When I was watching Transformers Animated, I just want to say this. I love that every single Decepticon was twice as big as the regular Autobots.
Mm-hmm.
That just, like, they were huge.
Oh, yeah.
Which I thought was pretty cool. Okay, as I was going to say, out of all the Transformers series that you can think of, in live action movies or, what was the most scariest part about, or the scariest part you can think of or would consider a scariest part in a Transformers series? Well, you first, Ruben, because I'm curious. What was, if you can think of a scary part in Transformers that, any series?
Oh my God! Does the comic does the comic is related?
I guess we can. I guess go ahead and mention. We can put in comics also.
All right. So the reason why the one thing I love, the scariest part of for Transformer is when dead and just like the Revenge of the Fallen version of the comics, bro, he's terrifying as hell.
I'm gonna have to look.
He was trying to eat Sam.
Oh gosh, I'm gonna have to look in.
I shit you not. He was about to eat Sam, and that's the reason why I picked him.
I'm gonna have to look into that character's origins when I get a chance. How about you, TFN Geek?
Scariest part of the Transformers?
Yeah, anything you can think of, from comics to series to movies.
Yeah. Ooh.
To you personally.
Yeah. Well, I had one and I forgot. I had one moment and I forgot it. Which moment was it from? Forgot it. So for one of the scariest scenes for me was in Transformers Cyberverse when Hot Rod came back and discovered that the Quintessons had successfully invaded Cybertron in the Cyberverse. That was like, wow, the Quintessons actually won.
Oh, I remember.
Yeah.
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 To me, one of the scariest moments was the G1 episode Dark Awakening, where Optimus Prime came back as a Quintesson controlled corpse.
In one of the G1 series, I remember that. Yeah, when like half of his face is like torn, like almost ripped off.
I was like, what the hell happened to him? I was like, Jesus, son.
Zombie Optimus Prime confirmed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Go ahead, TFN Geek.
But yeah, one of the most terrifying moments for me when I was introduced to the Transformers franchise was the episode of Transformers Armada that introduced Nemesis Prime.
Mm-hmm.
Because,
go ahead.
What did you say?
You go ahead. You go ahead and describe it. I was going to describe some of it, but you go ahead. That's your thing.
Yeah, like the way Nemesis Prime just like materialized an evil version of the Star Saber sword out of thin air. The way he ran around on all four of his limbs like a gorilla.
Oh gosh, yeah, I remember that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I will say this. One of the scariest parts for me, and most like something that I guess would give you nightmares. Well, it's in Transformers Armada when all the human characters are going through going through different multiverses, like on what would have happened if the humans never intervened with the Minicons, like before the Autobots and the Decepticons ever came to Earth. Like Unicron won, and you get to see the humans go to Hot Shot. And he doesn't recognize them, and the humans finally know that this is like, what if this happened? Like, what if the Minicons never happened and we never met the Autobots? They would have been, Unicron would have won.
Mm-hmm.
And seeing, like, when Hotshot is saying, get out of here, before you end up like everyone else here, and you see what happens to Megatron, Optimus Prime, and Red Alert. Even seeing Hotshot get I don't want to say digested, but I'll say consumed. Like, that was like a dark twist right there. Seeing what would have happened to them. That's my opinion. Like, even as a kid, that was the scariest part for me to watch. I skipped over it because I could not. I got nightmares from it.
Oh yeah.
And I'm trying to think. I don't think I could think. I don't think I could think of anything else unless something else does pop up in my head. Yeah, I think. Oh my gosh.
What the hell?
What is it, Ruben? You good?
I'm watching the clips of everybody hit Chris. He just yeet that. He was holding a bowling ball and someone yeet a bowling ball on his head.
Oh gosh.
Actually heard it.
Mm.
Oh damn.
But yeah, that's one of the parts I can think about.
Oh yeah.
And here's a good one. Out of the comics, and I guess same thing, out of the comics, live action movies, or the TV series, like any TV series, it don't matter which. Like, what is your most hated Transformer that you still say today is not your favorite? Like you hate, like you cannot, like you literally hate that character. Like, I'm sure that's a difficult one. Like, I guess, like, why is this character even exist? Like a character that appeared.
Yeah. Well, in terms of the live action movies and in terms of the live action movies, I'd have to go with Ejector from Avengers of the Fallen.
Let me look up that character. I think I know which character. What did he transform into? I feel like I'm thinking about the wrong character.
He was given an action figure in the Avengers of the Fallen line. His alt mode is a toaster.
Oh yeah. Transformers: Revenge of the Fallen Ejector. Oh yeah, I can like even looking at this figure. I'm gonna show off a figure. Like looking at this figure is just ugh. Like it looks like a deformed creature.
Mm-hmm. Look at that face sculpt.
Let me zoom in on this. Ooh. Yeah, I can agree with that. Like, I don't know. And yeah, here he is appearing in some of the screenshots. He's a little bit different than his toy model, and these are pretty much blurry images. But and I guess he did appear in a Mountain Dew commercial.
Yeah, that's where he was featured prominently. Was a Mountain Dew commercial.
Mountain Dew.
A toaster advertising Mountain Dew.
Yeah. That's definitely an ugly looking character. Go ahead.
Yeah. But as far as characters in the cartoon series, my least favorite one is Kicker from Transformers Energon.
Oh, yeah, he was a pain in the butt to deal with. Oh my gosh. Yeah, he was arrogant and he hardly even listened.
My God.
Yeah, Kicker was a chore to deal with.
No, I thought Sentinel Prime was a pain in the ass.
Okay. Yeah. Which character would you rather? I'm gonna ask this real quick. Wait, which version of Sentinel Prime, Ruben?
Animated.
Animated? Okay.
Yeah.
Which character would you rather stand every day, all day? Kicker or Sentinel Prime from Animated?
Can I have a third option?
No.
Take your pick, man. Take your pick.
You both owe me $20 for this. Literally, you both owe me $20 for this. I'll go with Kicker. I'll go with Kicker.
Okay. Yeah, I had a gut feeling you would choose Kicker over Sentinel Prime. What were you saying?
Oh my God! If I was a Solartronian, I'll pay 100 Energon to Acid Storm, Toxitron, and Noisec to get rid of Sentinel Prime for being an annoying ass, and that's it. I was like, hey, I'll pay 100 Energons to eliminate him. Just melt him, burn. I don't care. Just get rid of him. I want him whack.
Okay.
I want him whack.
What were you saying, TFN Geek?
Yeah. Which poison would you rather digest? Kicker from Energon or Sentinel Prime from Animated?
Oh my gosh. I don't want to say Sentinel Prime, but if I pick Sentinel Prime, I'm gonna instantly feel like I'm in I'm in a military a boot camp. I have to say Kicker. Because who wants to get yelled at?
I don't want to get yelled at with that douche. Screw that.
How about you, TFN Geek?
Oh, God.
What was the question?
Who would you rather deal with?
You go and answer the... Go ahead.
I'd rather deal with Kicker because Sentinel Prime...
Triple time.
All of us are Kicker. That was a terrible question, though, but still, oh my gosh.
Okay, how about this question? Which version of Sentinel Prime do you think is worse in terms of annoyance and how evil he is? Which version of Sentinel Prime do you hate more? Animated Sentinel Prime or Dark of the Moon Sentinel Prime?
Ruben, you go for that one.
Of what?
You go ahead and answer, TFN Geek.
Oh my God.
Because I forgot how you worded it.
The question I asked is, which version of Sentinel Prime do you think is worse? Which version of Sentinel Prime?
Animated
or Dark of the Moon?
Animated.
Well, in terms of him being evil, I have to say Dark of the Moon because the way he killed off Iron... Well, like, on how evil he is and a jerk. Is that how you worded it, TFN Geek? I don't want to miss...
Or how lousy he is. How irritating he is.
I have to say Dark of the Moon because the way he killed off Ironhide, like, he's just the worst Sentinel Prime to deal with.
I thought you guys say worse, but he said evil. It's like, shit.
Yeah, I did. I meant worst as in, like, both how evil he is and also how annoying he is.
Okay, then. Okay. Okay, that's like, shit.
So, what's your answer, Ruben, about since you got it now?
Animated Sentinel Prime. She's the worst, bruh.
I'll tell you this. They made you hate Sentinel Prime immediately in Dark of the Moon. A lot of people hated Sentinel Prime because he killed off Ironhide.
Oh, yeah.
But
I will still go keep shot at Sentinel Prime over and over and over again until I die. Even I'm a ghost, I'm still going to shoot him.
Hey, Ruben, you better watch out that you don't end up in boot camp and Sentinel Prime is right there.
I'll teach him my own lesson. I'll just give him the whack.
You don't want to mess with them drill sergeants, I'll tell you that. Oh my gosh.
Well, I was acting like a drill sergeant picking you up in Apex.
You weren't yelling at me though.
I told you to turn around and you went to the other direction, you blind seeker bastard.
Oh my gosh.
I yelled at you, like, turn around, you're going the wrong way, you blind fuck. And every time I had to pick you up, you fell off the map.
But yeah, I have to say Dark of the Moon Sentinel Prime because on how evil he is. Like, I mean, Sentinel Prime in animated is more like a drill sergeant. Like, he's supposed to be in, like, like, in my opinion, he's supposed to be training. Like, his character, like, he's, like I said, since he was training Autobots in boot camp, that's his thing. But he was not that evil. Like, well, I mean, I think, well, from what I see in what would have been the 4th season of Transformers animated, he would have taken a turn. But without the 4th season, I have to say, on how evil, I have to say Dark of the Moon Sentinel Prime, because the way he killed off Ironhide was brutal. And he's also responsible for a lot of deaths in Chicago. And also, I will say this. He is, hang on. Regardless if it was the Decepticons that killed off Wheeljack and or Q in Dark of the Moon, or Wheeljack, whatever
it's Q.
You want to call him.
It doesn't matter. Q, Wheeljack, Dino Mirage, blah, blah.
I'll just call him Wheeljack. The way even if it was the Decepticons that killed off Wheeljack in Dark of the Moon, it was still Sentinel Prime because he did not stop them from killing a single Autobot. He just let it happen. So, in my opinion, and plus he's responsible for letting the Decepticons in the the door is supposed to stay shut. Like someone says, do not open that front door. There's something bad on the other side. You do not open that door.
Hey, he literally opened the door like, hey, it's all you can eat buffet of destruction. Come on in.
Yeah, that's what Sentinel Prime did. He activated the pillars, which was the door, and he let all those Decepticons that were hiding on the moon inside.
Yep.
So,
yeah.
I
know a lot of people hate me about this, but I love the Dark of the Moon Sentinel Prime because there's only one weapon I love.
The double-bladed sword.
Nope.
Shockwave's warm.
Oh,
I said Sentinel Prime.
Oh.
The Cosmic Rust Cannon.
Well, it's a pistol, but yeah.
Yeah, Cosmic Rust pistol.
Is it a pistol? Hold on, I need to check.
Well, it looked like a rifle, in my opinion. If it was a pistol, it would be like a little bit smaller. It looked really big, so I have to say it was like a rifle. But your personal preference, you can call it what you want. But yeah, since that version of Sentinel Prime literally did not stop any of the Decepticons from trying, and plus he killed off Ironhide. He did not care what happened to any Autobot.
Oh yeah.
So, and he also is still responsible. It's not Megatron or the Decepticons. It was Sentinel Prime's fault for letting it happen in the first place. So he was responsible for a lot of human deaths. In my opinion, I think that's the worst Sentinel Prime to deal with.
True. I looking at the photo. I think it's like a hybrid between a pistol and somewhat the familiar look of a AR. Hold on, let me screen share this stoof.
Okay.
To see I'm not crazy.
Okay, let me know when you're screen sharing. And also, all right, let me screen share this real quick. Add to stream. It's like a, and yeah, there's a shot of him using it right there before he blasts Ironhide.
Yeah, so it's like a hybrid between an AR and a pistol.
And even looking at Ironhide rusting right there is just the brutal death. The one when Sentinel Prime drives off and you cut to the shot where you see him disintegrating and you see Ironhide making that dying noise. Yeah, right there, that shot right there, that is the most. And I'm curious on you guys personally what the most brutal death is in Transformers history is.
I know what this.
Ironhide right there. My opinion, I don't know much. I don't know any other deaths. Ironhide's death in Dark of the Moon was so brutal.
Oh yeah.
For
me the most brutal was Starscream's death in Armada.
Oh yes. The way he went out.
Yeah.
It was
created by Unicron.
It was emotional. I cried.
Yeah. The most tragic death for me is a tie between Optimus Prime in the Generation 1 movie and Dinobot in the Beast Wars cartoon. Those are the saddest.
Mine. If I had to go for tragic deaths, I have to say Dinobot because I cannot get past that episode without crying. I will cry all night just seeing that. I legit started crying seeing Dinobot just going offline in Kingdom, seeing him die again. And as you said, TFN Geek, I guess he's now the Kenny of Transformers.
Yeah, titles belonged to Cliffjumper for the longest time.
But I really want to say it's Bumblebee movie Cliffjumper because the way he died, getting his arm ripped off by being interrogated and getting sliced in half, and you get to see a close-up of his face, and you get to see him split in half, and you see Shatter's face it's like this. Here's the front of his face right here. And you see Shatter's face right there. But still, I have to say Ironhide's death was just, it wasn't a quick death. It was a slow death. He felt all of that. Plus the way the graphics of the Cosmic Rust works also. But Yeah, I have to say Ironhide in my opinion.
I agree. I hope I could do like a custom painter like that. Just paint the tip of the DNA design of Sentinel Prime. Like Russ is coming out.
Yeah.
Just paint the tip and boom, that's it.
And also, I do want to point this out. I like Sentinel Prime's head design. It does look like Leonard Nimoy, which I like. A lot of the Transformers actors, a lot of the Transformers face designs, they look like the actors.
Yeah.
Which I thought was pretty cool.
Oh,
and
Jesus.
I'm trying. I think I did this one. I could be wrong. Just remind me. How about? Oh shoot. Your most favorite Yeah, correct me if I'm wrong. Your most favorite Transformer of all time.
Optimus Prime.
Okay. Ruben, your most favorite Transformer of all time?
Oh shit! Sorry, I was checking the clock. It was almost 12 time. I have a list of it. So sit back, get something to drink, get something to eat. This is we're going straight to hell, boys. It says TFN. You can stay in the surface.
Oh my gosh.
I go with Toxic Oil Soot, Toxictron, Dead End, Mixmaster, Scrapple, Hightower, Overload. What else? Acid Storms. I think that's it. Am I missing else?
All right. Yeah, and I might end the stream since it's 12, but I'm going to end off one more question. And brace yourselves on this one. All right, hang on. Do you guys personally, hold on. What is the most annoying Transformers character? The most annoying.
God.
Yep. What is the most annoying What is the most annoying Transformer? From the cartoons, the live action movies,
Yeah.
Still animated Sentinel Prime. He's still annoying. I told you I would start shooting him. I told you I would start shooting him. I have Peacekeeper right with his name on it.
I'll retitle my channel to Sentinel Prime, and it'll be animated.
Can you just imagine, all our Transformer mascot just starting roasting Sentinel Prime?
Oh my gosh!
If someone make an artwork of it, just all of us on the stage, and Sentinel Prime just sitting there on the couch, just oh my god, what is this bullcrap?
How about you, TFN Geek, the most annoying Transformer character?
Well, it's hard to narrow it down to one because I can think of several. Snowcat from Transformers Energon.
Oh gosh.
Animated Sentinel Prime.
Yeah, Wheelie from Generation 1.
Oh god.
Oh,
Wheelie.
I forgot about that bastard.
Yeah. Let me see. I had to pick most annoying Transformers character. Oh man.
Animated Sentinel Prime.
Let me see. I'm trying to think.
This is a difficult one.
If I had to choose most annoying character, I definitely have to say I can't narrow it down to one. I'm trying to think.
I'm sorry.
Animated Sentinel Prime.
Yeah.
We'll find out.
Oh my god, what is wrong with us?
Yeah. But no, if I had to choose most annoying character, I'd have to say the character we talked about earlier in the stream, Arachnid from Transformers Prime.
What's wrong with her? She's beautiful.
Oh yeah, you're right. I was just thinking about I was thinking in terms of action figures, but yeah. As far as an annoying character from a Transformers series, irritating one.
Yeah.
The most annoying. Yeah. I'd have to say it would be
Oh,
Animated Sentinel Prime.
I'm ignoring.
He's still thinking. I was like, animated Central Prime. Yeah, I know you're gonna say it.
Let him think, Ruben. Let him get it
out. I just animated Central Prime. There you go. You're welcome. You don't pay me.
Oh, jeez. No, thank you.
You have no choice. Pay me else.
Yeah, but in terms of most annoying character, I would have to say it's a tie between Generation 1 Wheelie and from the live action movies, it would have to be Skids and Mudflap from Revenge of the Fallen.
I can. Oh boy, I can agree with that.
What's wrong with Skids and Mudflap?
They're racist, is why, and annoying. That's a good enough reason. I mean, well, they do say a lot of racial things, but I guess you could say those are like the teenagers, children of the Transformers, but that are not being.
I will have no words on them. So,
well, for me, and I know I'm probably gonna get a lot of hate on this one, but I still like the character, but he's really annoying. I have to say it's Transformers: Revenge of the Fallen, Wheelie, because of how perverted he was. Especially what he was doing when they found Jetfire, and what he was doing to Sam's girlfriend. Like, what the fuck? Like that.
It's a dog.
Like, acting like a dog. That's all I can say. A Chihuahua dog. I'll say that. Like he was as Sam, or hang on, as Sam was saying, why are you letting him do that to your leg? It means he's faithful, Sam. Yeah, he's faithful, he's nude, and he's perverted. I can agree with that. I'm trying, and I'm going to say it, Transformers Prime Arachnid. That's pretty much the most, sorry, Ruben, you tried to get him to say Animated Sentinel Prime. You didn't get it.
Animated Sentinel Prime.
Not happening. You got your opinion. He has his.
Animated Sentinel Prime. He's the most
annoying bastard in the world.
I am Sentinel Minor.
Silence, wench.
I'm going to say this. I think the most annoying part with Animated Sentinel Prime was, in my opinion, it has to be him in boot camp. Whenever he's making him do all the oh, by the way, I like that they call push-ups transform-ups. Which is funny.
Instead of moving up and down, they go vehicle to robot really fast.
I've seen protoforms transform faster than you. But yeah, and I'm going to quickly say this real quick, and you could go ahead. They definitely stayed true to some of the training in that one part, because like in real life, like if one of your friends messes up, the whole group is going to suffer. Like for example, if I do something stupid, my whole team is going to get the punishment. Bumblebee messes up, the whole squad suffers, which is definitely how it. I don't know if it still works now, but I'm going to say it does. But they definitely stay true to a lot of some stuff. But what were you going to say, TFN Geek?
I was just going to say I thought of another character that I've always thought of annoying. Springload from Robots in Disguise 2015.
Oh, and by the way, I'm going to take a guess real quick on why Snowcap from Energon, is that the one you meant? One of the ones you mentioned?
Yeah.
I'm going to guess. Just correct me if I'm wrong, but I probably got one of the things on why he's annoying, but one of the things, I'm going to guess the reason why he's annoying is doing that, or doing those weird like hollers or whatever.
He's yodeling is what he's doing. That's what noise is supposed to be.
Yeah, I could see that getting annoying, and he's just going like he wasn't like that at Cyclonus. Then whenever he becomes like yeah, like Cyclonus, he's just crazy. Then Snowcat, oh my god, yeah, I can see that getting annoying over time. And real quick, I will say this: for some Transformers fans, I'm sure some people out there that like Beast Wars, some of them, if they had to choose an annoying character, it would be Waspinator. But and I guess they liked Waspinator so much they tolerated it, and also him being used for comedic purposes, being shot at and blown up. But yeah, and also since I'm almost done with since I'm almost done with Transformers Animated, I will be doing another Transformers Animated follow-up video, hopefully sometime this week, and we can talk more on it. And also, Ruben, if you have time to check out any clips from Transformers Animated, if you have time, or find time during your day, if you have time, go and check out some clips or a couple of episodes and see what you think. If there's some things you want to talk about, just let you know.
Oh, yeah.
But so yeah, I will be talking some more about Transformers Animated, and other than that, I think that's about it. And also, I will be doing a live unboxing here in a couple of days, hopefully. Other than that, would you like to share where they can find you guys?
Oh yeah, the usual Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, Steam, Discord, Twitch, Origin, TikTok, Anchor, which I know today is Monday, so after what happened last Monday, I didn't do the podcast of it, so pretty much that's it.
Okay. And you, TFN Geek?
You guys can find me here on YouTube and on Discord. I use the same name, TFN Geek. I love to talk everything Transformers, and thank you, Ghost of Lord Master Starscream, for having me on here tonight.
No problem. Oh, and also, any videos or updates you guys got going on, just in case?
Well, I was going to do a review tonight, but since I have to wake up early tomorrow morning, so I'm probably going to have to put the review off until tomorrow. But my next review, if all goes well, is going to be on this guy, the Sparkless Bot.
All right. Yeah, and
for that review.
All right, yeah. And I hope you have a good day at work, and you get plenty of rest. And
thank you.
How about you, Ruben? Any updates or videos you got coming up, or anything going on?
Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 videos. I still need to upload step 1. Make it take a long time, and I hope I could do a stop motion project soon for this year Halloween. I know October is gonna be coming in after September, so yeah.
Okay. Well, as always, you can find me on Instagram, Discord, TikTok, and Stereo, which I haven't used in a while, and I'm hoping to get back into making videos on there very soon, and Twitch, and also, as always, you can find all three of us on either a Community for All of Us page, or hang on, excuse me, let me rephrase that, on a Community for All of Us here on YouTube and on Autocorrect Primers, on his YouTube channel, where he does live streams and talks all kinds of crazy stuff like Supernatural. On Autocorrect Primer, he talks stuff like Supernatural and conspiracy theories and all that, and on a Community for All of Us channel, he talks Transformers and more, I should say. Other than that, and other than that, I think that's about it. And nice!
The Dustin Brothers.
Let me full screen you. Oh, nice.
The Dustin Brother minus one is and one is special.
Which one is special, Ruben? I
go with the middle.
Oh, the Sparkless Bot.
Yep.
That's like hey, I got a good one. If you don't want to say that's a zombie car right there, that's an old rusted car that came from the junkyard. It's all rusted and it's been there for a while. I'm curious. I'm curious, TFN Geek. Since I have Prowl, would you recommend getting? To you personally, do you highly recommend getting every single one of those molds? Well, actually, every single one of those.
The siege ones.
Yeah. Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you good.
Yeah, so I do recommend getting all of them because they all have unique paint jobs, and also Prowl and Blue Streak have a different head sculpt from these three.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the head sculpt on Prowl and Blue Streak is different from the other Siege Dotson Transformers.
Oh, that's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I'm trying to turn them around so you can get a view.
Yeah, go ahead and take your time, man. But yeah,
I still need
man, seeing all of them.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, one has like a big chin, and the other one has like a helmet.
So yeah, those are the different head sculpts. Prowl and Blue Streak share one, and then Smokescreen, Barricade, and the Sparkless Bot share the other.
Nice.
Yeah, so that is one different sculpted part that they have is different face sculpts.
Nice. And I'm curious, out of all of them, which one is your most favorite? Out of all the colors, if you had to choose one.
Yeah. Give me a second. Smokescreen's giving me some difficulty here. Okay, got it.
Okay.
Yeah, no. Out of all 5 of them, my favorite definitely has to be Blue Streak.
I was going to say the same thing because I love the big stripe and also the windshield kind of acts as a big stripe also.
But yeah, if I had to pick a favorite of this mold, it would definitely be Blue Streak.
Yeah, and I like that the taillights are painted too. Yeah, I'm glad you got all of them. But man, I really wish we could complete all the Earthrise ones.
Oh yeah.
But unfortunately, the Amazon exclusive stuff going on now.
Yeah.
But
I will say this about the Sparkless Bot. Even though it's the 5th use of this mold, there is no mold degradation on it. It's just as easy to transform as the others.
True.
Nice.
Yeah.
And the paint on it is...
Yeah. All the rusty parts on it is just paint. It's actually a dull gray plastic used throughout the figure.
Nice.
Yeah.
Awesome. And and I guess I hope you'll be able to get your review out, and also for those who are watching, be on a lookout for his review of the Sparkless Bot tomorrow, hopefully. Yeah, I definitely hope you get your review out, man.
Yeah, me too.
And yeah, as always, I think that's about it. And I hope everyone has a good night. And as always, hang on. Oh, darn. Oh, shoot. Ugh. And as always, excuse me. And as always, everyone, and for those who are watching, be safe out there, guys, and look after each other.
Yep.
Later, everyone.
Good night.